In 1968, a young woman's body was found, wrapped in canvas near a Kentucky road.
For 30 years, no one knew her name. She was buried under a headstone that simply read, Tent Girl. Then, in the earliest days of the internet, one man with no badge, no training, and a dial-up connection did what 3 decades of police work couldn't.
On May 17, 1968, a well digger named Wilbur Riddle was walking near Georgetown, Kentucky, when he discovered a body, wrapped in a canvas tarp, the kind used for tents. The victim was a young woman. There was no identification, no missing persons match, and in 1968, no databases to search. Investigators had almost nothing to work with. She became known simply as Tent Girl, name for the material she was found in. The community buried her under a headstone carrying that name, a grave for a woman nobody could claim. Decades passed. The case faded from headlines and from memory. And here's where the story takes its unusual turn, because the person who would eventually crack it wasn't a detective, and he wasn't even born into the case. He married into it. Todd Matthews was a young factory worker from Tennessee who married the daughter of Wilbur Riddle, the man who'd found the body all those years earlier. The unsolved mystery had quietly haunted his father-in-law for decades, and Matthews became fixated on it. Who was Tent Girl? Somewhere, a family had to be missing her. Through the 1990s, Matthews spent his nights on something most people barely understood yet: the internet. This was the era of dial-up modems and primitive message boards, long before Reddit, before web sleuths, before internet sleuth was even a phrase. He scoured early missing persons websites and public databases, comparing every listing he could find against what little was known about Tent Girl. Night after night, year after year, nothing matched. Until one evening in 1998, he came across a posting that stopped him cold. A listing for a missing woman, posted by her sister, with details that lined up with Tent Girl. The time frame, the location, the description. Matthews contacted the woman who had posted it. Authorities were notified. The remains were exhumed, and DNA testing confirmed it. Tent Girl was Barbara Ann Hackman Taylor, identified 30 years after she was found. The identification pointed investigators toward a grim conclusion. Police came to believe Barbara's husband at the time, George Earl Taylor, was responsible for her death, but he had died of cancer 11 years before she was ever identified. No one was ever charged. Her family got her name back, but never a day in court. Todd Matthews, meanwhile, didn't stop. The case turned him into one of the founding figures of online cold case work. He went on to help build the DOE Network, a volunteer organization that matches missing persons cases to unidentified remains, which has since helped resolve cases all over the world. The Tent Girl case is widely considered one of the first cold cases ever solved through the internet, the moment that proved an ordinary person online could do what institutions couldn't. 30 years as a name on a headstone. That wasn't hers. One factory worker with a dial-up connection changed that, and accidentally invented a whole new way of solving the unsolvable. If this story fascinated you, subscribe. Every week we cover another case where ordinary people cracked what the system couldn't.